Hey, I'm Her Orange Coat. I'm an alt folk singer-songwriter from West Yorkshire, and I recently did a project called the Woodland Sessions. This is episode 4, taken from a much larger video on the making of the Woodland Sessions. In this clip, I'm at Castle Eden Dene, so come with me to Durham. I've not walked very far at all, but I found, I think it's a yew tree. So, just to update you so far, I've written the song and I'm really happy with it. It's about, so I came here and I was really inspired by the yew tree that I found here. There's some others around as well. I've been looking for them every place I've gone and I've so far not found any. So there's a story, so I'm trying to be in frame because there's not many places I can put my phone. There's a story of a girl. Now, there's multiple versions of this. There's one where there's this girl who's not listening in church and the priest gets really angry and he chops her head off and puts it in a tree. And basically, he puts it in a yew tree and her hair is kind of like enveloped by the bark, so the bark grows around her hair and so no one can take her head off. And this is like down in West Yorkshire, this story, generally, but it's said that yew trees remember that this happened and that's why they've got striations, these like stripes in them. It's like her hair. But I was thinking also about the version. Now this one's really creepy. There was this girl who used to bring supplies to this hermit in the woods, and the hermit watches the girl grow up and he falls in love with her as it grows, and he decides that even though he's kind of struggling with his religion in terms of like he's supposed to be celibate, he decides he's going to confess his love for her, and he does, and she's horrified, rightly so, and he gets really angry and he throws her against a tree and she dies, and he's still angry and he cuts her head off, pops it in a tree, a yew tree, and the same thing with the hair happens. I've basically written about coming here and being drawn to the yew tree and how yew trees are supposed to remember, and so I feel like I'm searching for this person. It's really sad to think about women in these folk stories and the violence that's just kind of like cast aside, I guess, just like accepted as a part of life, and it's just not okay. You can't feel truly connected to her or her story, and whilst all these yew trees are said to remember her, there's something very lonely in that from both sides, I think. I'm gonna move around to get a better shot and start to just take takes a bit now, I think, because got a song, I like it, and then I'm gonna move somewhere else and write another song because it's really fast travel, so I don't want to not get a good one. She was down in Yorkshire when it happened. But they say all yew trees remember, so in Durham I scrambled a bank. So
branches. I'm stone. Stories of striations, locks held tightly. I've no courage to peel the bark, so I sing to myself in the dark. The berries are disconcerting, discernibly plastic, red, manufactured greed, manufactured death, and the trunk twists in ways that hold secrets that won't relent. Chances scatter further with the hours, and I grow old. Softly feel the skin under my fingers. It's all that I can do. I cannot find a tress. This tree who does not know my loneliness.
The first song was done, so it was time to move to a new spot, especially as I'd barely entered the woods when I found this tree. The more locations I did, the more I found my footing, and I was finding inspiration more and more naturally just coming to me. I have never felt more connected to nature than I did with this project, and that was a beautiful thing. And this part honestly blew my mind. As you walk through Castle Dene, you're walking through a chasm between the rocks. According to Wikipedia, it's magnesian limestone, and it has this gorgeous sandy colour that on this sunny day had a beautiful glow to it.
I've already written a song as part of this project about dried up waterways. If not, I would be so inspired by this. This is insane. Just nothing. So I don't actually know precisely where I am, but there is a story about this guy getting trapped under a rock when trying to build Durham Cathedral with the help of the devil. I think it might be it. Who knows? Something really disconcerting about the way this grows like this, straight up. I'm currently at a second spot. There's a very enticing path ahead of me, which I do not think is a good idea at all to try and climb with my kit, but it's nice to look at. So for this spot, I mean, we're already getting up to 4 o'clock, which means I'll be home around 6, so time is already getting on. I saw the big rock that I think is supposed to have been the one with the guy that's building Durham Cathedral, and the devil offers to help him and he says yeah, and then the devil's like, okay cool, I'll help you collect stones but you can't turn around, and then he does turn around and then the devil drops a big stone on him and he dies. I am really happy with the song that I've got so far, and I'm just gonna have a little play around and see if I can get something else. It would be good to have two if possible, just in case, but if not, that's also fine.
Gunner in the Dean Forest lies, Gunner did the devil betray, devil and a rock twice his size, do not turn around when he says.
This has been a very successful day. I've got two songs, the first of which is my favourite, by quite a long way. But I've got two, which is always good. So I've got like a nice backup. I'm glad I did come and sit here because yeah, I ended up writing about that rock that the guy got crushed under apparently. It's cool to like draw on the folklore. So it's been a productive day. Very happy with that.